Land Rover have claimed for years that theirs is the best 4x4 by far. But if you're in the deserts of the Middle East or the Australian outback, they say you've got a long way to go to beat a Land Cruiser. So, does the Land Cruiser Amazon stack up to its reputation? Richard Hammond gave it a road test.
Come on, come on, come on, you can do it.
Even Toyota admit that over a third of existing Land Cruiser owners hardly ever drive off-road, and I reckon the figure would be significantly higher if we adjusted it to take account of their definition of off-road. That's not to say it isn't a capable off-roader. It is, extremely. African plains, desert crossings, ice treks, expeditions of all sorts, no problem. It just happens that it's extremely good at taking the kids to school, all of them, and all of their friends. Toyota first brought the Land Cruiser over here in 1975, and now four-wheel drive models account for nearly 15% of their car sales in the UK. The Land Cruiser has earned that crucial factor in any car: image, pose value, cachet. This latest edition is the biggest bruiser of all. It sits at the top of the Land Cruiser range and is very handy for frightening lorry drivers. With a name like Amazon, you know it's going to be big, but it's getting to grips with just how big that really boggles the mind. These wheels look like they've been nicked off quarry trucks. The headlamps come off a cross-channel ferry, and these side steps are actually made from broken up bits of oil rig. But that's unfair. It makes it sound crude and clumsy, which it isn't. Remarkably, all 3.5 tons of it can lope along quite nicely, thank you, and that's helped by the choice of two engines. Not surprisingly, there's a V8 petrol. In this case, it's a 4.6 litre 230 brake with about 430 odd Newton meters of torque available. And then there's this. It's a 4.2 litre straight 6 24 valve intercooled turbo diesel. Yummy. But please, just because it's diesel, don't think wheezy old taxi or cheesy old oil burner. Think big beefy truck. Think, oh, don't think at all. Just listen. Because this thing sounds gorgeous. Oh God, I like a diesel.